Hello and welcome to my Coolest Projects demo. I decided to make this project as a tribute to Sir David Attenborough after being inspired by his documentary Blue Planet, which highlighted the effects of human actions on the ocean and therefore the entire planet. My name is Hasib Zishan, and I am trying to extend his message to a younger audience using gaming. I decided to make this into a multiplayer game because personally I enjoy games more when I can play them with friends. And I thought it would be a better experience that could make awareness about human impact on oceans fun, while also letting it reach more people. The way that the multiplayer works is the host connects to Unity's Relay server, which is one of the services provided by UGS, and the server opens an endpoint that any client can join. The advantage of this is clients don't need to mess with any network settings or firewalls and can simply join whichever server they want. Both the client and host exchange positional data, scores, health, names through UGS to each other. But the host handles all of the navigation calculation and the positional calculation of the pirate ship, which is then simply copied across to other clients. This allows it to be as accurate as possible and make sure it doesn't feel laggy. The reason I didn't take a conventional client server approach is because of the cost. Running a server is costly, and it would mean I would have to add ads to this game, or it wouldn't be free. And both of those things would reduce the reach of this game, and that would defeat the purpose. Instead, I used a host client approach where the person who hosts the server is running all of the server calculations on their computer. This means you don't need to pay for a server, allowing it to be free and reach as many people as possible. Okay, so now I'm going to walk you through the game. When we start it up, we can hear music and we can also see the quote by David Attenborough, after which we can see our mission. And finally, a warning. Alright, so now we're on the title screen and we can see the title of the game, and you can enter a username here and you can select from either host or lobbies. So we're going to host right now. Alright, so now we're in the game and we're hosting a server. We can move forward, backwards, right, and left. Now we can move around to collect ocean litter. And we can see on our leaderboard that somebody else has also joined the game, Rookie. We can also see that when we collect the ocean litter, our score goes up. Okay, so now we can see the other player, and we can fire at him by clicking or by holding the left mouse button. As we fire, you can see the health of the other player also goes down. You can chase him. Alright, so now we can see he's gone to a healing pad, and so have we. So here you can see our health is regenerating, and you can see on the healing pad its level is going down. Now the level has been depleted, so we can see that we don't get healed any further by it. Okay, we can see a pirate ship that has now spawned, and this will chase the closest player. We can also see that it's trying to follow us using a pathfinding asterisk algorithm, meaning it will take the closest route towards us. We can heal up here on this healing pad. And we can fire at the pirate ship. And as you can see, as we're firing, the pirate ship's health is also slowly lowering. Okay, so now we can see what happens when we finish off our pirate ship. Right, so it disperses coins, and these coins sum up to 1,500 points on the leaderboard. Now, when we finished off one of the players, we can see that they also disperse coins, and this is equals to half of what they've collected. Alright, so now we can go back to the main menu where we can go to lobbies and we can join somebody else's server which they've hosted. So we just click join, and as you can see, we're in the game. We can do all of the same functionality which was shown previously. Alright, so now that we've gone through the game, now I'm going to show you how the background music was made. So I'm going to go to Reaper, the DAW that I made this in, Digital Audio Workstation. And here we can see the first few bars. Alright, so this first bit was actually made using one note of this ukulele here. So it's actually this note here, which if I select it to be the original note, you can also hear. But by changing sustain, attack, and the release, I've modified it so it sounds different. And then after that, I shifted it across different keys on a keyboard so that now it creates a different sound depending on which key I place it on. And stacked on top of each other, it gives us this sound. Alright, so that's how the background music was made. Alright, so now we're on to the asset creation part of this game. So I made these in Krita, each of the different litter sprites. You can see each of them one by one. And I also worked on the islands, like for example this one, and you can see each individual layer and the water shading, as well as the healing dock and all of the other islands. Thanks for following me all this way on this journey to make ocean cleanup, and I really hope you were inspired by this to hopefully follow David Attenborough's message, and I really hope that other young people like me will be too. So, thank you for watching.